Okay, fellow patriots and truth seekers, I have a few messages to share with you. This is just concerning recent events and what to expect next. Here's a message from Ron Watkins, who's been steeped in the controversy. Here's what he says from Gab. Things are moving today. Trump is at Cheyenne Mountain as we speak, looking at the evidence taken from Pelosi's laptop real time. My sources say Pelosi was stopped at the border last night at 11:55 and will be headed to an undisclosed location pending tribunals and trials. Sidney Powell and Lynn Wood are in front of the military judges today. The 195,000 sealed indictments, I know there is a higher number out there, but not all are related to this op, and there will be sweeping arrests before the weekend is over. Everyone should stock up today and be prepared to hunker down for 10 to 12 days while the Trump team takes action and a new government is put in place. For those wondering, Pence did his duty. He did not betray Trump. Without his actions, there would have been no insurrection. Now Trump has them where he wants them. Share this. Share on Twitter and other social media outlets so real patriots stay strong and stay the course and keep faith in Pence. The storm is upon us. Here's a statement from Archbinema, who I think is a movie producer. Big night. I'll update you with what I can, but don't ask any questions. Trump has it 1,000%. In a couple of weeks, you'll be crying tears of joy and cheering at the same. When Trump is ready, he'll announce it over the emergency broadcast system. Twitter, FB, and other socialist media groups that think they've stopped Trump will look like deer caught in the headlights. The frosting on the cake was last night when congresspersons ran out of the house. 15 left their laptops on the tables. Trump supporters picked them up and gave them to the correct authorities, Trump's people. Among those who left behind was Nancy Pelosi's. Trump will start releasing the D-class. You will be shocked in horror just looking at videos, copies of bank statements, emails, and the depths of the evil. Every party, every department, every administration for decades. The reason we had to go through all this drama is for people to become aware, angry, and ready to look at the evidence and demand justice. It will take months just to get all the big stories out. You'll be glad Trump just moved 2 huge prison barges to Gitmo. This adds another 12,000 inmates to the already greatly expanded prison. The arrests will include small-town mayors to former presidents and first ladies, including Michael Obama, judges, police chiefs, billionaires, media, Hollywood, and many foreign leaders. I'm telling you this because some of you are worried and I'm concerned about your health and well-being. Trump announced there will be a peaceful transition to the new administration. Some of you read that wrong. The new administration is his. He will be bringing a lot of new people. It will look and run completely different. Trump needed the drama the last 2 months to see who he could use. He now knows. Be patient. Don't listen to the news. Even Christian conservative programs are clueless on what's going on. There is no perfect station to go to, but there are people to know you can trust. They are DJT, Sidney Powell, Lynn Wood, and General Flynn. It's only a few more days and it will start to roll out. Some of it will be hard to believe, but they have all the hard evidence that's easy to understand. This has taken a lot longer than any of us wanted, but every minute was important and worth it. Trump could have stopped it much earlier, but he needed you to see it, catch all involved, and stop these crime families that have been stealing our country for generations. Good night and God bless. Neon Revolt. Very mysterious individual, post the following. I want you to understand something. Twitter didn't just nuke real Donald Trump today. They nuked the top 35% of his most influential users, followers, and thought leaders. Why did they take the dramatic and unprecedented step of doing this so suddenly to perfectly rule-abiding users? Because of what you could do when working together. Your power to circulate information is unsurpassed in the world. You break media narratives with just a few clicks. Collectively, you are a massive threat to their panopticon system of control. They didn't just do this to twist the proverbial knife. No, Trump is readying something devastating. Something they don't want the average person to understand or have swirling about in their faces. Trump is preparing to unilaterally declassify swaths of intelligence that will be so damning, it will expose the core of the uniparty's charade and prove what traitors they really are. They nuked you all today to try to contain what they know is coming. It's the same reason they're suddenly panicking and trying to impeach and invoke the 25th. They know what kind of damage he can wreak on their little plans. But here's the thing now. Trump has a duty to defend the country against enemies both foreign and domestic. I'm convinced that in order to do so, Trump will hand off the presidency to a military tribunal as a result of what has now emerged. When the tribunals are over, they will hand the presidency back to Trump, as we all know he is a rightful, truthful winner. They're terrified, and this is why they rushed to cross the red line after committing to fraud they all knew was fraud on a night and in the wee hours in the morning on the 6th and 7th. They sealed their fate with their certification. Nothing else explains everything we've seen so far, the panic, the scramble, the utter fear in their eyes. Because nothing can stop what's coming. Nothing. And they're all about to learn the hard way. So viewers, I just wanted to share these 3 messages I come across this morning with you guys and gals.